Hello, Pioneers. I hope you're well. My name is Bed, and this is Satisfactory PLUS, the greatest mod for the greatest game ever created. On today's episode, we're going to continue with the Great Reorganization. And if you can bear with me for one more episode of that, as we separate out all the processes and get them, around the map a little bit more and start moving some belts here and there and get going, we'll be able to progress a lot faster and in a lot easy better. If you can bear with me, we'll get going and unlocking more things way faster as soon as we can get a little bit more settled. So if you guys been watching the Doug and Nova YouTube channel, you really should go check it out. But hey, look at this, 1 degree curves. And look at the example that they gave in here. They have examples of blueprints making 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 degree curves blueprinted, and you can just snap them together. And this is what I've been waiting for, to start expanding to decorate the factories, because I want basically everything to be concrete and to have the ability to easily expand over there. Hello, little buddy. And I lost my train of thought. And to easily expand everywhere that I want to go, I want to be able to make these blueprints. So to make these blueprints, you need steel beams. I think I mentioned that at the end of last episode, but then I had a great, crazy idea. You know where you can find steel beams on the ground? Occasionally? That's right, crash sites. And so I thought, hey, we'd go pick some up. And in fact, well, I know because I looked up online that one of these crash sites around here has steel beams. So we're gonna go get them right now. Also, check out this video and this video, and it'll show you how to make the template, or what I would like to call a jig, for making these curves. And anyway, we're gonna go get some steel beams. I'm gonna make the jig, the template, and then we're gonna decorate the template, and then we're gonna run it all over the place. So if you wanna see how I make the template, after I can go get these steel beams, check the cards, watch those videos, and like and subscribe to their stuff. Doug, Nova, pretty good humans. So, go over there, watch that shit, leave a comment, tell them Bed sent you. And yeah, appreciate you. Wait, what? Enough. Jackpot. Oh, this isn't what we're after, but it's gonna be awesome. Not even positive I'm going the right way. Hell is that sound? Oh yeah, here we go. My favorite way to travel sucks. Oh, it's talking parachutes. I'll do a parachute now. How's the parachute? Oh my gosh, this factory looks terrible. And it's gonna look even worse before it looks better. Let's see, it must be over here. Excuse me. Looking for a crash site. Have you seen it? It's rude. Rude. Well, they haven't seen it. Let's build another one. See what we got. I have no idea what we're gonna see, but I hear
hard drive analysis awesome. Completed.
Yeah, well, already I know I want these. Because I'm pretty sure the bronze pipes, right, they need to be done in the smelter, the foundry, I think, right now as an alternative. So now we can at least, with this, we can add them to the normal workflow as a byproduct to those plates once we automate those. Maybe I should have re-rollen it, now that I think about it. You know what, I think looking at the advanced biomass energy milestone up there and being 2 pipes short, I might have just been blinded from my hatred of those pipes now that, just being too short. And anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm just so happy. So happy to be here. How are you? Are you doing well? Tell me how you're doing down below, and leave a like. Subscribe if you're not already. This looks very, very promising. Hello. Pop. Alright, please give me steel beams. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Now I can make my blueprint. And now I'm happy. Gotta be shitting me. Who writes this script? And yeah, I may as well. Might as well grab this hard drive over here. And yeah, I think that's all I'm after. Cool. So yeah, I'm gonna go build the blueprint, and then we'll have the blueprints, and then we're gonna design some more templates. So I'll bring you back when we do that, because if you want to learn how to make the jig and make these curves, you gotta go watch Doug and Nova's video. Not there, not there, not there. Here it is. Oh, and we can do that. I mean, we can do this right now. Let's grab 2 more bronze pipes. I think I was making them just over here. I can't remember. It's been all over the place. Here we go. Alright, we'll launch advanced biomass, and then I'm going to get the bigger blueprinter, and then we can make a larger blueprint so we don't have to snap as many together. And there, 2.5 minutes is all we have to wait, so I'm going to putz around until then. Well, in the meantime, I can clear this blueprinter. I'm not going to be able to load, I don't think. I can't load the blueprint into the new one, so we'll have to just place it down as a blueprint. Totally cool. See if that works. Or maybe I can just remake them. But yeah, let's wait for this, and then we'll get the larger blueprinter, and then we'll start making the bigger blueprints, and then we're going to get snapping them in. So the idea is to gather all the resources and then take them into individual spots. So all the Citrate that we have already is going to go to one Citrate area, which I have thought about and want to place somewhere, I think over there, basically here-ish, I think, so we can collect all the Citrate in this whole giant biome, process it in one spot. That right there, that's our gang area. So all the byproducts of gang will go right there. We can use that to make concrete, use it to make sand, all kinds of stuff. And we're gonna get rolling really quick. My thought is to build, oh, I wanted to add, that's right, I wanted to add subways and maintenance tunnels too. So when I kind of hug the ground with foundations, for example, at this height here, I want to leave room for train stations and such. And I can't really remember how tall those are, but they're quite tall if I remember correctly. So we'll just probably give us some room like that, and then we'll build a new floor up at that height for everything like that. So underneath, when I said everything like that, I mean for the subways and maintenance tunnels, and then the factories will be up at that height, and then we can run them all around with, holy moly, that was going fast. We can run them all around with belts and these curved foundations, and make sure I don't have a little doggo that I locked it down here. Okay, anyway, I'm rambling to fill the time. The freighter is back. Alright, Blueprinter Mark II. Hopefully we can build it. Realize now that might not be the case, but I don't want to worry about that eventuality. Sweet. Let's see. Oh, awesome. Yes, we definitely can make this. Now I'm prepared to start decorating the blueprints we're going to make. Let's get a designer down. Really doesn't matter where it is. How much bigger is this one? 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 by 5. Let's do it. I'm using here this outer corner extension because it's only half of a foundation, and I don't have the coupons available to buy the half foundations. I thought I had done so, but it turns out I didn't. So yeah, we've got our little template here. Yeah, okay. So now I'm just gonna run these. We'll decorate it. There we go. At least now with a bigger blueprint machine, we're able to make 4 foundations wide. You know, I wish we could make more, but we can't, so we'll just make do. I don't want to wait for the the Mark III blueprinter for this because I've been dragging my feet long enough doing this. But now how do we want to do this? Do we want to separate out belt pathways and pioneer pathways, or do we want to combine them somehow? For example, logistics, floor wall mounts, something like that. I see. So if we have one here, if I put it right on the intersection, I'd like to make sure it's on the intersection. Yeah, on this one. See how that changes depending on when it's on? And I think it is on the correct one, so. Yeah, so up here, I want it to be on the next foundation, like so. And then this one won't need one because it'll be that first one. Will be the snap point for it. I'm sorry, when we duplicate these, this one will get duplicated right there. Perfect. I see. I'm trying to think if I want to have just walking pathways or just one system like this where it has belts on the sides or hyper tubes, even pipelines, wall pipelines type of thing. What else might we want to use? I haven't played a lot since 1.1, 1.2 at all. So I haven't really used the blueprint connection. Like, I think this would work, and if I turn it on to blueprint auto connect, it should just fill in that belt. Right? So what if we put belts on both sides? Let's just talk this out really quick so I can just think about it without trying to talk as well. So if I put belts on both sides, and then maybe want to have some sort of trim. Maybe like pillar. Or beams, maybe. Hey, it paid off. Checked all 4, and the 4th one had some cooling systems. That should get us 2 more coupons. For sure, right? For sure, it should. And we'll drop those in and get ourselves some decals to use. Awesome. Oh, I'm so happy that it worked out. Nope, wow, those aren't nearly as valuable as I was thinking. Oh, we got just enough though, I think. Cool. 6 coupons. Gonna stink if these aren't even gonna work, but I'm okay with it all. It'd be worth a try.
Fix-It does not guarantee improvement of workplace readability, efficiency, or safety with you, since the process of deployment.
Quiet, please. Even though you're rude, Ada, I don't have to be. All right. Let's see. Let's see if I want it black. And ooh, I mean, white would be kind of cool. No, what? What did I do? I messed it up. That's white. That's -10. That's black and that's white. Okay, there. Yeah, patterns. That's what I meant to say earlier. So these are every 4. What if we do just like a pioneer one and then straight paths? Oh yes, they line up just marvelously. I'm digging this. Okay, one thing I'm not gonna dig though is just I want it to be higher up off the ground, right? And is there an and? Do I want it higher up off the ground? Do I want it decorated even more than this? Let's see, we have to trim the other side. You know what, just I can sit here and dilly-dally until the cows come home or something. But if I just get out and start using it, that'll give me the best, like that'll give me the biggest feel for if I like this. Honestly, if I'm putting one layer, I should probably put double layer. I'm just thinking out loud, if I want to make this taller, I could always make blueprints that go beneath it that have more connections to it. So we don't have to ever redo anything. 'Cause that's the whole goal. To never redo. Oops, I think I did this incorrectly. Oh my gosh, those are using my beams. Definitely can't use those. What am I thinking? Black and white are cool. And that way all of these pathways can kind of stay true to themselves. Like we can do black and white for these pathways, and then we can do other colors for the factory if we wanted to. Awesome. One of the reasons I don't want to decorate too much more is that I'm going to have to replicate this every time I want it. Every time I want a different angle, right? So if we're going to do 2, 3, and 4, and 5, like in the image, the inspirational image, I'm going to have to decorate this the same way. Which is going to be hard, so... Not hard, time consuming. Okay, well, so we've decorated this together now. This is 1 degree smooth curve left, this Nova curve, decorated in beds fashion. This is how I would decorate this thing, especially when it's going to be used just for transporting materials and the Pioneer. So, the next thing I need to do is make 1 degree to the right, 2 degrees to the left and right, 3 degrees to the left and right, 4 degrees to the left and right, 5 degrees from the left and right, and straight segments. So I'm going to sit back, relax, kick on some pretty groovy, probably nu metal tunes, and get that done. And then we'll meet back here and run them. My god, man. That took me forever. Actually, making the blueprints didn't really seem to take all that long once I got into the groove, but I've been so busy again, and I know I told you I wasn't going to be busy either earlier this episode or last episode, but I've just been so busy, and it's been really hard to bring myself to play. But we got the blueprints done, so let's get back into the game and start putting them down. I also kind of had the thought that I would really like to make a shell to go over the Jesus. Really like to make a shell to go over the modular miners that's decorated, so we can kind of put the modular miner down, drop a really cool looking shell on it, and then connect the belts and then run them with these new bed Nova curves. So I want to do that, but I don't want to do it right now because I've been just doing nothing but making blueprints recently. So let's get running them, and I'm just so excited. We're gonna kill it. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be so cool. Yes, so like I was saying like 2 minutes ago, I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. I'm just, anyway, I was off work for 4 weeks, getting a grip on my mental health, and I just went back yesterday, and it went pretty okay, and so things are going well. I just, been taking care of myself. But let's put some of these down. Let me grab some more concrete there, and let's put down some curves. I should have done this beforehand so I could just cut to it, but let's do it together. It's kind of cool. Oh, I wish these were in opposite order. Yeah, I don't want it to count down. I want it to count up. Hold, please. There we go. Didn't take long. Let's clear out this hotbar here. Okay, so we're gonna have left on number 1, right on number 2, and then let's do straight number tray. Wah. Right, so we're gonna go to the right, and let's build one. Oh, I'm so excited. Wait a minute. They had them backwards. Kind of annoying as well, but not much to be done about it right now. And I just realized that won't be enough room. Let's get it down. All right, let's get it down right here. So we'll have a right 1 degree, and then 2 degree, and 3 degree. Anyway, you get the idea. Does that look right? I think it looks right. Let's no. Organization. Let's get a lookout tower. Get a bedside view. See what we see. I love it. I love it so much. Look like that one's way further ahead than that one. Not gonna worry about it. Alright, let's start running some stuff. We have the gang area there, and I think I mentioned that I want to put the Citrate over here. So let's do it. Let's grab the Citrate that we can, and we're gonna just move it. Here we go. I forgot I had already picked this spot out and started laying down some foundations, and I think what happened was I was like, oh wait, I should probably record this, and then didn't, and then so I abandoned it. Just for that moment though. We're here now. So let's check and see how high off the ground we are. I did say that I wanted to make subways and shit, so yeah, I think honestly that like this would be probably the safest subway level. This is gonna start looking weird, but I think once we start filling the whole thing in, it'll be way better. But what I mean by that is that we need to sort of go up to vertical. And then, yeah, just kind of like at that height, I think. That'll be fine. Let's put a ladder up so we can get up there, and then what we're just gonna run. We're gonna run from here to the Citrate as opposed to back because I wanted to pick the spot first. Now that we have the spot, let's get going. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. As I was saying. Fell again. Almost fell again. I did fall again. What the hell's wrong with me? Okay, so let's just scan for the Citrate. I think some of that's Citrate over there. And yes it is. And then got more over there, more over there. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. My brain. My poor stupid brain. So so because we're running it from the end and not the source, like we need the belts to be coming back towards us. Which means that I actually need right curves to then run to the left. Oh man. Oh man, my brain. I just hurt myself. That looks about right. Yeah, let's soup it out. This is really just to measure the height. We don't have to follow this line in. Although it doesn't hurt to have this as like a marker or something to aim at to get our the curves right. And honestly, I don't even need it to be like a perfect curve. We can freely switch it up and zigzag it all around. Every little hiccup, every little turn is just something more interesting. Okay, yeah, right here. Do it. We want a right one. And it's gonna go that way. And we are very pleased with that, I say. And are these all Citrate? Something else. Yes, okay, perfect. So 15 and 15 is 30. So we can do a whole bunch of these because 2 full miners will go to 1 belt there. Is that right? That is right. I know I just talked about making a shell to go over this, and I think it'll be really cool. But let's get a merger. our Citrate. So that's 30. And this will be 60. Bravo. Go. I don't think I have power. Oh, there's power not too far. And attach it to the bottom here, like so. There we go. Bed's your uncle. We have 15 times 4, which is 60. Ooh, awesome. That's a normal node, and hopefully this is a normal node too. Just like that. Yes, okay, cool. So just like that, we've got 3 of our 4 Citrate belts already sorted. All right, I can come back for all the rest of the Citrate. You probably don't need to watch me gather all of this at the moment. But since it's new and kind of shiny, let's do it together to start. I am really looking forward to... I just realized we did just kind of follow that, didn't we? I'm really looking forward to utilizing this more. Did we do it? I think we did it. Nope, we did it. It works. It works really well. It works as... it's beautiful. I'm a little not frustrated. I'm a little disappointed that that we followed it so well. Like, we have one little 1 degree curve and no more. Okay. It doesn't matter. We'll do more curvy bits later. All right, and one more for posterity and overlapping. And awesome. Oh, I never went back and figured out. Surely you can get power lines to auto-connect, right? I don't actually know. And I feel like I should know, but I don't. So, worry about that later. Oh, are you gonna fly right through here? Oh, it's fine. Yeah, we're not gonna go that high. I don't think. Maybe we are, especially if this is Citrate. Kind of very plentiful. I think for maybe obvious reasons, we should try to find seafoam green. Seafoam green hex code. Well, there's a lot of different seafoam. Yes, awesome. Should make that the default color, actually. Kind of love seafoam green right now. Kind of love it. Alright, shit. Which port comes out which? I'm guessing that's the gang. How do we want to have this? We could have all the outputs going out at a different level as well. Where's the gang area? There's the gang processing area. So yeah, let's have the gang go out. We could have the gang go out even higher or lower. Let's have one go out. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, how far down is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's what I thought. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So the input will be down 4. The gang output will be up 4. And the regular output will be at 0. Or what we're going to call 0. Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's see if we can make these like black. Yeah, I kind of just low-key love this. Like, it's gonna be perfect. Let's go ahead and start putting that blueprint down. Build Citrate Crusher number 1. Awesome. Yeah, I need to figure out a good way to pull the resources off these belts. I think what I'll do is I'll make some end cap ones, and then we'll design like one cool way to do it, but not right now, because honestly it's just not the time. Out of iron rods. Oh bother. I gotta go to bed anyway.
Bad plays games. 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 Bad